Buena Vista is Tom Scudamore. Laertes, Mr. Ollie Greenall. Fresh Winter is Phil Kinsella. Copsail Lad, Andrew Tinkler. Don't Push It, Tony McCoy. Cockhardy is Tom O'Brien. Hennessy, Noel Feely. Down to Chief Yeoman, Aidan Coleman. Mendo, Tom Siddle. Backboard is Dominic Ellsworth. Aurora's Encore is Jad Collier. According to Pete, Fergus King, Forrest Pennant, Ruby Walsh. Dream Alliance is Richard Johnson. Superior Wisdom is William Kennedy. Down to Rio de Janeiro, Paul Maloney. Real Charmer, Jan Feldacek. Artiste Bay is Barry Geraghty. Overstrand, Sam Jones. Gustavo, Sam Thomas. And Tagula Blue is Michael Murphy, claiming the 7. So they are the 22 runners for this John Smith's Extra Cold Handicap Hurdle. And here's the betting with John.
Well, in what looks a fiendishly difficult handicap hurdle, it's Forrest Pennant for Paul Nicholls, the 9-2 favourite. It's 6-1, Don't Push It. On 11-1, we have Fresh Winter, Backboard and Superior Wisdom. 12-1 from 14s is Mendo, and at 14-1 we've got Aurora's Encore, who won here a couple of days ago, and Rio de Janeiro. 16-1 bar those.
With me in the studio looking at these horses prior to the Extra Cold Handicap is jockey Andrew Thornton, out with an injury, as so many of them are. If it's not you this week, it certainly is next. How do you see this race panning out, Andrew?
Ultra competitive. Obviously, Don't Push It's quite an exciting selection. He ran at Cheltenham and fell in the same race that Chief Yeoman ran over fences. He's back over hurdles. Forrest Pennant, Ruby Walsh, a horse who hasn't been to Cheltenham, which is always a big plus in these big handicaps. Consistent type going into a handicap. Paul Nicholls' horses, goes without saying, are in great form.
Now, just looking, there are 10 jockeys in this who ride in the Grand National X race. Is it a good thing to be out riding in this, or would you rather be sitting in the weighing room?
As a jockey, you want to be out in the race, simple as that, because you're a jockey, that's your job.
Yes, but a fall here could mean no national ride, even for the top boys.
Never think that way, Richard.
Never think that way. Well, Tony McCoy there on the 6 horse you mentioned, Don't Push It, by Old Vic. Old Vic's already had a winner with our Vic earlier in this week, a good stallion. Coming towards us next to McCoy is the blue and red of Tom Scudamore and Buena Vista. The checks of Malcolm Denmark's Hennessy there, Noel Feely on board. And this race is over 3 miles and half a furlong. The stars there, that is Superior Wisdom, the blue. Andrew Cohen, who owned Sunny Bay, second in 2 Grand Nationals, these colours. And if you've ever had any Tupperware in your fridge, you'll have helped pay for Andrew Cohen's racehorses. So, Andrew, do you think over 3 miles and half a furlong it'll be pretty hectic, or...?
It'll be hectic, and you've got Backboard there, pulled up at Cheltenham last time. I think the ground was too soft for him last time out, so best just to put a line through that. A good win at Ascot the time before, and he's definitely a horse to keep on the right side of, and Dominic Ellsworth rides Simon later on.
Yes, Dominic Ellsworth in the light colours there, replacing our guest Andrew Thornton on Simon, who fell at the 25th a year ago. But look, they're like a shoal of fish, aren't they now? They're getting tighter and tighter. 9-2 Forrest Pennant, 6-1 Don't Push It, Fresh Winter 11s, and also Backboard. But that shows you what an amazingly open race this is when the third favourites are 11-1. So they'll be coming for one more sort of Overstrand at the back there with the purple Sam Jones on board. Good jockey. They're coming out and they're not going to hang around, Jim.
Are they coming in now?
Steady, keep steady. All right, come on then.
That's it. They're off and running in this 3-miler. And Buena Vista down near the inside is the first to begin from Rio de Janeiro on the near side. Earlier winner this week. Aurora's Encore is up there as well. Hennessy there as well as they head over the first, and all got over it safely. So racing up the home straight on the first occasion, and it's Aurora's Encore who shows out in up there too is Buena Vista. Buena Vista the leader on the far side. From in second, Hennessy, then in third Aurora's Encore, followed on the outside the orange jacket of Rio de Janeiro. Tucked in behind them on the inside is Don't Push It, followed then by Cockhardy. Out wider Rio de Janeiro, just shaded now by Dream Alliance, and further back in the field then in the blue jacket is Superior Wisdom as they head into the back now. Artiste Bay is further back in the field then in the green and red hoops, followed by Mendo. Real Charmer is right there as well, and Backboard is out deeper on the track. They're followed as they come to the second by Grand Bleu, who's on the inside. They're followed by, according to Pete, Gustavo Gustavo is out the back of the field. Laertes is there as well. So too is the favourite, Forest Pennant, giving them a fair start. Overstrand as well out the back, and so too Copsail Lad. But as they head down the back towards the third, and it's Buena Vista who shows the way here from Hennessy, who's up on the outside. Aurora's Encore is very handy as well, followed by Cock Hardy is just behind them. Rio de Janeiro not that far off the pace. Dream Alliance is right there in the center as well. Don't Push It is tucked in behind them. The white cap on the inside, running about 6th or 7th. Wider out on the track than Real Charmer, just preceded by Artiste Bay. But Buena Vista, good shot of Buena Vista, the leader, down the back from Hennessy on the inside of Aurora's Encore, and up in 4th on the inside, the white cap of Don't Push It, as they prepare to leave the back now and race around that top turn. And it's Buena Vista in front from Hennessy and Aurora's Encore. Rio de Janeiro out wider. Cock Hardy is pulling hard in the center, the pink cap. Then on the inside, Don't Push It. Out wider is Dream Alliance, Artiste Bay, followed then by Real Charmer. Then Superior Wisdom on the inside. Taking closer order too is Fresh Winter in that yellow and red jacket on the inner, tracked by Grand Bleu. Mendo is wider out as they come now to the 5th. Chief Yeoman right there in the center, preceded by, according to Pete, and Backboard. And further back in the field is Forest Pennant. Ruby waiting with this one out the back under a tight hold as they come to the 6th, but only about 7 or 8 lengths off the pace. Gustavo is well back, and so too Copsail Lad. Up the home straight now and towards flight number 7. And the leader is Buena Vista from Hennessy, and behind them is Aurora's Encore from Dream Alliance and Cock Hardy. Don't Push It is on the inside of this stage, and Ruby Walsh lying in about the middle of the pack here on the outside. Forest Pennant, and at this stage he seems to be riding confidently, Norman.
Yeah, he's taking his time, Jim. He's quite a way back, but they've gone a nice easy gallop. I like the horse in front, Buena Vista. There you see close up of Ruby. He'll just bide his time and creep away into it down the back straight. Just, it could do with him just travelling a little bit keener. The horse in front is having a complete freebie, and he's loving it, ears pricked, hacking along, and I'd say he'll probably quicken up down the back straight, and it'll take a good one to get by him. Don't Push It is having a great run around the inside in AP McCoy, but I think Buena Vista's loving it.
Buena Vista leads them down the back from Hennessy in 2nd as they come to the 8th. Aurora's Encore in 3rd. Then in 4th follows Dream Alliance as they head over that one, the first down the back. Don't Push It taking closer order with the white cap on the inside. Cock Hardy is tracking him, followed then by Fresh Winter. And out wider on the track is Backboard as they continue their journey down there. Real Charmer coming into it as well as they head now towards the 9th. Great battle up front here. Hennessy just forging into the lead now from Buena Vista as they start to apply the pressure. Aurora's Encore coming into it stylishly now. Won here earlier in the week and going okay. Backboard is taking closer order out wider, followed then further back by Real Charmer as they head over that. Don't Push It has lost ground as the rain now starts to hit Aintree. Driving rain as they head down the back. It's Hennessy on the inside of Aurora's Encore, then Artiste Bay, then out wider on the track is Backboard, who's trying to get into the argument as well as they round that top turn now and head across the top of the track. Superior Wisdom also coming into the picture, followed by Real Charmer, and according to Pete behind them from Overstrand, Cock Hardy is dropped back. They're followed by Copsail Lad and the favourite Forest Pennant being ridden along now on the outside about 8 lengths off the pace. Superior Wisdom has gone around the outside to take it up in this driving rain as they head up for home now. 3 flights left to jump. Superior Wisdom in front, clears it well from Aurora's Encore. And then back in 3rd is Real Charmer, who's battling on from Artiste Bay. Further back in the field then is According to Pete, and now he gets a tune out of Forest Pennant, but it might be too late. It's Superior Wisdom, about 4 or 5 lengths clear. 1 left to jump now in this marathon hurdle. and it's Superior Wisdom for William Kennedy, about 3 lengths in front. Ruby, though, gets to work on Forest Pennant and is now out after the leader, and he grabs him going over the last. What a ride this. Forest Pennant on the near side, ranges up and grabs the lead now with 100 yards left to go. Ruby Walsh has lifted this one home. Forest Pennant is about a neck in front, fighting back Superior Wisdom, but he's not going to be denied Ruby. It's Forest Pennant who wins it well. From on the inside, Superior Wisdom. Photo third, according to Pete and Real Charmer. Further back in the field then is Aurora's Encore, followed then by Fresh Winter. Then Mendo and Artis Bay from Cop sailed out over Strand. Hennessy, Gustavo, Laertes is further back. So too Cockhardy from Takula Blue. Chief Yeoman well back, so too Don't Push It, and Buena Vista, the early leader, is one of the last to finish. Rio de Janeiro looks like he's been pulled up. He comes in a straggler, and so too Grand Bleu. Ruby Walsh has won it. Oh, he's riding well, isn't he? That was a fantastic ride. He got to work. He must have been 8 lengths behind the leader coming around the turn.